Alright, David Harry here, and in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the media mod for the GoPro Hero9 Black. But first, what's that I hear? Hello. Ooh, someone wants to say hello. Who could it be? It's Mr. GoPro Hero9 Black. How you doing? Do you think we could be friends, Ms. Media Mod?
Ooh, Mr. Hero9 Black, you're such a handsome action cam. I think that we're going to be very good friends. In fact, I want you to get right inside me and never leave.
Okay, so I think those two are gonna get on dead well. Right, let me just get the camera around and just do a quick unboxing here. Alright, so here's the box, there's the picture on the front. And there's the picture on the back. And because I'm not the type of loser who spends far too much time pointing his camera at the box, I'm just going to open it. Actually, that's obviously a joke, that, because that's what I normally do. Just hang around on the box far too long. But I've realised now, there's a thing called a friggin' pause button. Do you know what I mean? So people can actually pause these on YouTube if they want to see what the box looks like. I think it just gives you enough pictures in order for people to pause, and then you can get on with it themselves then. I mean, seriously, do we really need to sit there and read the box off like I usually do? No, I don't. Right, so let me just crack into this. Hold on. Right. So, there's some paperwork, and the place for that is the floor. Now, there's one of those GoPro clip things there, one of them. Everyone knows what they are, they've seen them. Me personally, not my thing, I don't use them type. And then there's the screw mount, I use a load of them, and I also lose them. Put that to one side. Now, this is a bit of a departure for this one, and there's going to be a coffee with David coming up about that shortly. Let me just leave that to one side. And then two, the start of the show, the latest media mod for the Hero9. Now, don't forget, this is basically just the same as the normal media mod for the 8. It's just a little bit bigger, and it's been augmented a little bit as well. So let me just go through that. So basically, you've got the same little catch on the side here. So, oh my God. Ugh. Look at that. Can we see that? I was about to say it's that kind of catch that normally splits your nail. Look at that. Oh, that's terrible. I hate them catches. Okay, so there's the catch on the side that splits your nail. And then inside is the USB-C port there where it just all gets in, clicks into and stuff like that. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I've got a Hero9 here. Hold on a sec. Yeah, so obviously all you do, you take the door off the side of the Hero9. And this one doesn't tend to split your nails. Hold on, get that off there. And then you just shove it in, and the two USB-C elements just line up, and it docks in like that. Dead cool. And then you just whiz that door over, and then snap another nail trying to get it off later. Okay, so there's the 9 inside it. Okay, so the top is exactly the same, almost, but I'll get to this part in a minute. So we've got the cold shoe there, then we've obviously got our record button there. Now on the side we still have the same thing here, which is the other cold shoe, and then underneath obviously we've got the little access hole for the fingers and such. Okay, so that's basically identical. Now here's a cool difference though. We've now got some seals or some little doors on the back of the ports here. So if I just open these up, hold on. Right, so I've got to be careful here. Seriously, the nail that I've just snapped through there is... Oh, I don't want to look at it. Right. So there's a port there, obviously, for the HDMI, which has got its own little door now, which is cool. And then there's one there for USB-C. And then there's also another one there for the mic jack input, the 3.5mm mic jack input. Oh, by the way, that can also be used as a line input as well. Now, the thing what I think's cool about that is that at a push, you could probably go into some pretty harshish weather. So as long as you got one thing in them and then the others are covered. Now, I'm not saying you can't go down in the rain and start like getting rain all over it, but I would imagine you're going to have, you know, a lot more protection than what was on the original media mod. So I think that's a really good inclusion there. That's something that I definitely have to commend GoPro on. That's a nice touch there. And the other thing as well, the size of it, and it's a bit bigger, and it's also got these extra bits. Seriously, right, me fingers hurting. These bits here, it's not bleeding yet, but it is hurting, right? So these bits here, I think are great, and the fact that it's a bit bigger, and also, you know, GoPro could have been, you know, even more greedier, and then just like bump the price up on it, and they haven't, which is cool. Anyways, the other thing that's slightly different here, let's see if we can get into focus. And anyone who turns out and says, oh, you should have a ZV-1, yeah, right, is this here. Now, that's the grill for the microphone and stuff, and it is slightly different. I'm not too sure if they've built this in such a way that I can't open it up, right? But guarantee, I'm going to try and open this up, okay? So if anyone is into like watching the teardown on this, keep an eye on my channel. I need to try and do this one without smashing it to bits, to be honest. So what I'm going to try and do is get at the port from the inside and see if there's been any differences, which I doubt. And then I'm going to see if I can try and get into this area here. And the reason being is because if this is just the same type of microphone configuration that's in the original media mod, I'm definitely going to butcher that and modify it. Now, look at this. Now, I think this is cool, right? Look at that. Nice little foam filter for the mic system there. Now, the thing with that one is, like I say, I feel a Coffee with David coming on all about that. So if anybody's seen my Coffee with Davids and seen some of the stuff that I've done, they'll know exactly what I'm getting at with this thing here. Anyways, let me just flip the camera around and just go to a bit of an end thing here. Okay, so to just finish off this video then, what it is, I'm not going to put this media mod up with the old one. And the reason for that is because I will be doing a Coffee with David, because there's a certain thing about the look of this new one which looks a bit similar to something on mine, and I think anyone who knows me previous videos will know what I'm talking about, so I'm going to leave that for another video. However, what I've done right now is I'm using the Hero9 in the media mod right now to just do this little end piece. Now hopefully my camera up here should be able to see, hopefully it's grabbing it here. What it is, I've got to leave the door open there because honestly I've just had to rip the end of my nail off. I'm a massive pussy, right? So I've just had to rip the end of my nail off because I split it on the door. So I've not put the door back down just in case I do it again, right? So anyway, this should give us an idea of what this sounds like. Now, just quickly, this is a very quick setup. I just thought I'll just do it off the cuff, like, you know, for the end. So what it is, the Hero is set into, it's in like a linear mode. I've locked it right down with the ISO. It's on 50 for the shutter. A few other bits and pieces in there as well. I've kind of tailored the white balance to something that I think should work with these lights here and stuff like that. And I may have touched this in post, or I probably will have done because it had been in the flat mode, although I don't know yet. In fact, I'll just go yes or no on the screen right now if I've touched the picture or not in post. But the important thing is here, I'm on my external boom mic, which is what I normally use. So my screen's just gone off. I need to get them settings set properly. Although saying that, I'm so unlikely to use that screen on the front anyway. Although I did just set it up for framing, so it definitely has got a use even for a Luddite like me who's got no interest in a front-facing screen. Let's see, just one more little look from the other camera here because it's going to run out of power in a second. Okay, so I think that'll be the end of this video then, and hopefully this little bit on the end has been a bit useful for people as well. So yeah, there's going to be a ton more of this stuff with the media mod, loads of mic things, all the rest of it. Also, I'm going to start working on a website really quickly for my GoPro9.com thing, because now I'm going to have to start splitting me Media 8 stuff and me GoPro 8 stuff and me GoPro 9 stuff. I'm going to have to split them into different playlists on my YouTube channel. So what I might as well do now, so I'm trying to rush this because, oh wait, then I'm just going to have to stop this one. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, no more cutaways off that. What it was, the battery was about to go, and because I'm using not a proper battery for it, if it gets to the end and goes, I'll lose the take. Anyways, yeah, so what it is, because me playlists are now going to start getting split up on YouTube, I might also point them or get to them from a dedicated website, which has got a simple navigation thing. So I've mentioned this in another video. What I'm going to do is have GoPro9.com become its own little small website, just with like 4 buttons on to go straight to all the different GoPro stuff that I've ever done. So it's just going to be all my YouTube stuff basically in playlists on a website, so it's easier to find all the stuff if people want to see it. Anyways, yeah, so that's all cool. I'm going to end this now because I'm just going to start talking crap because I've got an edit on the screen and I don't know if the other thing here caught the edit on the screen. I need to get on with that because I'm so wanting to get that up at the moment. But hopefully this piece at the end is being a bit useful. Hopefully it sounds great and hopefully it looks great as well. Anywho, I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.